Hi, I'm Tim, and welcome to WatchYouWant.com. Thanks for logging on. Now, Officine Panerai, the Swiss-Italian luxury watch manufacturer, has a heritage in amphibious combat. During the 30s, 40s, and 50s, they constructed watches for combat swimmers of the Italian Navy and allied nations. And most of their history is channeled into their modern production of luxury watches. Rarely do they go too far beyond the pale of historical tribute watches, but every once in a while they decide to get a little bit exotic and a little bit adventurous, if not straying too far from their maritime origins. And in the Classic Yachts Challenge series of Panerai special editions, the company has done just that. What you're looking at is the Panerai Luminor Regatta PAM00332. This watch is, as you can see, a chronograph, but it's got a special wrinkle. It is, in fact, make sure you can see those two hands there, a split-second chronograph or rattrapante. So not only do you have an all-black, murdered-out graphical aesthetic, I'm going to say, because you've got the PVD case, you've got the blacked-out hobnail dial, you've got the PVD, actually DLC, diamond-like carbon-coated clip, case back, fully black. Everything but the indexes, everything but the hands, everything but the markings on the calibrations. Beautiful watch, very different from a classic combat diver, but no less at home in the open ocean. Still, 100 meters of water resistance. This is a special edition designed to coincide with Panerai's 2009 sponsorship of the Classic Yachts Challenge. Now, the thing about Panerai is they've been sponsoring the Classic Yachts Challenge every year since 2003. If you're familiar with Audemars Piguet's sponsorship of the Stade Classic in Switzerland, the vintage rally in which older sports touring, racing, and GT cars are eligible to participate, well, the Classics Yacht Challenge is exactly that, but at sea. The Classics Yacht Challenge is designed to allow owners of vintage yachts that are no longer competitive in series racing to bring them into a place where they can race against their counterparts and their contemporaries from various eras in history. And it works well because Panerai continues to be a brand with maritime associations. Even as it's moved away from its history as a combat watch and utility watch, it's burnished its credentials as a luxury watch while staying close to the sea. Now you can see that this split-second chronograph continues to run, and that continues the maritime racing theme. Now, you want a split-second chronograph or rattrapante, so you can time two separate competitors in the course of a race, a foot race, a car race, or a regatta. And it's useful because when the one yacht passes the mark, which denotes the start-finish straight or an important point on the course, you can stop that first hand. And when the second yacht reaches, you fly back. Now, the two hands jump back together and you note the margin, and that's how you understand the cumulative loss or gain of time. It's very useful, and of course it can be operated like a normal chronograph. I can stop both hands, and I can reset the assembly right there. So the ability to time one or two separate events simultaneously is the strength of a rattrapante chronograph. And some Panerai special editions, I'm going to say, are a little bit better than others, more thoroughly realized, more special. This one ranks among that elite set. No one's going to mistake this for your garden variety Luminor. Between the blacked out aesthetic and the exotic feature content, complicated Panerais are not common. They're out there, but I'd say maybe 1 in 10 Panerai watches qualify as a complication, and the split-second variety is exceptionally uncommon. Take a special edition, 1 year only run with a rattrapante mechanism and a completely unique dial and case treatment, and you're looking at one of only 500 of these PAM00332 Luminor Regattas ever made. A very exotic watch by any standard, not just Panerai. It's also a very appealing watch. Fully engraved case back with the Classics Yacht Challenge. I don't know if you can actually see that on camera. It probably doesn't. There we go. There we go. 2009 Classic Yachts Challenge. And you can see that the black theme continues front and back. And I'm going to note right here that the watch contains all of the traditional Panerai Luminor virtues. You can see the quick change push buttons to release the strap. Now this watch does come with all original factory equipment, including the original Panerai accessory rubber strap. So while this is a very fine calfskin leather strap, Very supple, very formal. You can quickly depress these two buttons with the included jeweler's tools, swap out the strap. You can have it done, if you're handy, in less than 60 seconds. Of course, the classic Panerai Luminor device protecting the crown is here, in this case in an inverted setup to allow for the chronograph. Very simple. Now I can wind the watch, I can pull the crown out, I can set the watch. I don't have to worry about screwing the crown in, as with a Rolex or an Omega dive watch. Very convenient. That's Panerai's original contribution to dive watch technology. It's patented and it's exclusive to their manufacturer. If you were to black this out and just show the profile, any watch fan would know what this is. The Panerai Luminor is an iconic shape, here elaborated with the special dial, special graphics, Luminor Regatta Panerai Rattrapante, blue highlights. Of course, there's that inverted hobnail cut. I don't know if you could see that, but there's an inverted hobnail waffle cut to the dial that makes it very unique. Looks a little bit like an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Very attractive. Just one more way that this PAM00332 sets itself apart. Again, all of the accessories are included with this watch. That includes the jeweler's tools for swapping the strap, the accessory strap itself, all boxes, papers, documentation, the special edition certificate signed by the president of Panerai. Everything you would have received with this watch back in 2009 at a Panerai boutique is included with this PAM00332 Luminor Regatta Rattrapante. Check out our website, watchyouwant.com. We are the pre-owned luxury watch leaders. Check out our extensive selection of pre-owned Panerai luxury watches, including this PAM00332 Luminor Regatta Rattrapante. I'm confident that you will find the watch you want.